as part of this year's National Apprenticeship Week, we interview employees and friends of the college with respect to finding out what they look for when recruiting apprentices. Dennis, would you like to give a quick introduction to yourself?
Yes, my name is Dennis Towers. I work for a company called H Malone and Sons. We are a mechanical services provider to the construction trade, primarily plumbing and heating services. We've been established since 1926. We're a family-run firm, and the firm's got a good name within the industry. I myself started as an apprentice 20 years ago as a heating engineer, pipe fitter welder, and slowly worked my way up. Craftsman, senior craftsman, foreman, supervisor, and now I'm in the position of the health and safety manager within the company.
Excellent, excellent. So what's going on in the industry now?
Obviously, COVID's had a massive impact, as you would expect. The construction industry never stopped. It slowed down, but it never stopped. We've kept going. We've been busy throughout, managing the projects that we've had. If anything, there's been a delay in projects starting, and they've been pushed back, which now they're starting to sort of take off. So looking forward in the near future, there's a lot of work out there, and it's been encouraged by the government, and there's work there for all industries really.
Excellent, excellent. So how many apprenticeships do H Malone's have currently?
Currently we have 11 apprentices, but 3 of them are looking to complete. Unfortunately, they're completely late due to COVID and issues, which is out of everyone's hands. But so that'll leave us with 8. We'll continue to review that, and every year we get applications, and generally every year we look to take on between 1 and 3 apprentices. That depends on company requirements and obviously what we've got in the pipeline as well.
And do some of those have an opportunity to progress from the apprenticeship?
Of course, again, like I've said, I started my apprenticeship with Malone's. Work your way up. That opportunity is there for all who are suitable and apply themselves. Also, what Malone's have got a good name for as well, we promote from within. So there's the opportunity to move up to supervision or technician. As part of that, there's additional training, whether it be technical training courses or managerial supervisory courses. We have also promoted a couple of lads from the sites into the office to become project engineers, and they've worked their way up. So again, there's plenty of opportunity there for people who are willing to put the time and effort in.
Excellent, excellent. And what type of apprenticeship do you mainly look for? I know you mentioned plumbing and heating, or plumbing and heating engineer, I should say. Do you have apprentices in sort of inside the office as well?
Not so much apprenticeships in the office. Like I say, if we take somebody from the site, if they're suitable, and it has happened, we've put them through university courses for building services engineering. Our apprentices are predominantly, like I say, plumbers or the heating and ventilation courses. On the heating and vent side, we're looking for pipe fitter welders. That's sort of our industry that we go down. On the plumbing side, obviously plumbers and gas fitters. Predominantly commercial, but we do have a service and maintenance department who deal with everything from domestic boilers all the way up to the larger scale projects. So again, there's always opportunities for someone to move into, say, a service and maintenance side after the plumbing qualification.
Excellent, excellent. So within apprentice, when you recruit, and what qualities are you looking for, and what's the process like?
Again, Malone's have got a good name. We work well with the local colleges. We get a lot of applicants. Generally, I would say at least 15 to 20 applications a year. So we've got a good pool to choose from. So from that pool, we've then got to choose a suitable applicant. We do look at grades. Grades are important because they're sort of vocational qualifications. It's not the first thing we look for. But obviously, you've got to have a good understanding of maths, English, and now computing sciences have come into it. We try and we look at 17 plus, more from a health and safety point of view. You're restricted to what you can do, so there's limitations there. So the 17 plus leading up to 18 is a good age range. A lot of applications are maybe school leavers. What we do recommend is, if they're interested in the business, is to go to a local college and carry out, say, a 1-year full-time plumbing level 1 course or diploma course, which obviously gives them an insight and underpinning knowledge in the industry. Make sure that's suitable for them and they think they want to pursue that as their career. It also demonstrates to the company that they are interested and that they are willing to learn. And again, because we work with colleges, good relationships, we get good feedback from those apprentices.
Excellent.
And again, that goes towards the application process. Obviously, hard work, if you can demonstrate hard work, whether it be a paper round or a part-time job or anything like that, it all stands in good stead.
Yeah.
And then if you get to the application stage, we're looking for personable people and good communication skills.
My computer just fell off the desk.
Yeah, good communication skills, and yeah, looking for dedicated and people who are interested in the trade.
Yeah. Okay. Brilliant. That was fantastic.
Is that going to be on the video?
Yeah. That's for the outtakes. I've lost my thread there. So you're looking for the. Oh, sorry about that. That's fell off again. So you're looking for sort of people with life skills. Realistically, when you're talking about sort of 17-year-old, maybe have a bit of life skills.
Yep.
Potentially going to college, learn some of the sort of the basic skills that they need, whether it be putting pipes together or basic life skills that realistically should be that they could.
Yeah. Again, we have promoted not necessarily sort of the technical qualifications, so not necessarily going to the college, but people with work experience, maybe as being a labourer on site, or even through our ranks, we've taken people on as mates, so a plumber's mate, or an apprentice, and then progress them onto an apprenticeship, because again, they're sure willing, and you've got to know the industries for you, because it is hard work, and it's a lot of commitment from both sides. So, from both, we've got to be right.
Excellent. Okay. So, in relation to the training, obviously the apprentices will go to college. What other training do they get by yourselves?
With the industry we're in, and obviously the plumbing and heating side of it, there's a lot of health and safety. So we constantly initial training from, say, asbestos awareness, manual handling, working at height to actually using equipment. So that might be an iPath course where they use scissor lifts and cherry pickers, to a scaffold course, and then beyond. Again, a lot of these are task-specific training, which they don't necessarily learn at college, and this is additional training outside of the college environment. Like I say, as they progress, there's opportunities to do more technical qualifications, so gas, oil, and get qualified in those sort of realms, service and maintenance, and from a supervisor point of view, supervisor courses, and site management courses as well, as they progress up through the ranks.
Well, that's brilliant. And obviously within sort of what you've said there, there's a lot of skills that they're going to learn throughout. Obviously what they learn at college, but yourself, and you've mentioned the health and safety and potentially progression as well. Is there anything else that specifically they may be doing as part of the apprenticeship, or even another part of the apprenticeship?
So again, just if the right candidate applies herself, there's some good opportunities, as Malone's have demonstrated, promotion through within. Myself being an ideal example, had the opportunity a couple of years ago to move into the office as the health and safety manager, and working way up through there. So there is opportunities for people. Yeah.
That's brilliant. I mean, it's excellent that you've got the experience of starting where an apprentice would start, and then in a position where you are. Well, thank you for that, Dennis. That was a really, really informative interview. So thank you for that.
You're welcome.